morning, everybody. Coach Darren here. Fitness over 50, where we don't grow old. No, we age like a fine wine. It is Motivation Monday. We're going to talk a little bit about mindset. But first, I want to make sure you get out there and vote. Tomorrow is election day. If you can still vote early, get it done. If not, make sure you vote tomorrow. We are probably in, I would say, one of the most historical elections in the history of this country. I would say it's got to be up there, and you just need to get out. You need to make your voice heard, and this is the way you do it. I talked, I think it was last week. People thank me all the time as a veteran, like, oh, thank you so much for your service. Instead of thanking veterans for their service, go out and vote. That's what they fight for. That's what they represent, is your right to vote. So go out and exercise it. So let's get to our mindset discussion. And I'm very excited. I got this new fancy ring light. We're going to see if it improves the quality of the videos, gets you, more clear picture. We'll see how it goes. So, do you think you can just think and grow rich? Is it possible just to sit around and think and grow rich? Unfortunately, I have the answer, and it is no. You can't just sit around and wish and hope and have a desire to grow rich and it'll suddenly happen. I'm reading a book. I always loved Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich. Someone recommended The Lost Secret, Unlocking the Hidden Chapters of Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich. It's by Monica Main. Came out in 2019, about a quarter of the way through. I'm enjoying it so far. It's basically taking the ideas of Think and Grow Rich, and she's kind of expanding on them for the modern time. And she says at the end, she has 2 chapters she found of Think and Grow Rich that were never published. So we're going to get to take a look at that. So if you haven't read Think and Grow Rich, I recommend you start with it. But this is a good standalone. You can go straight to this book about Think and Grow Rich. So the first thing she talks about is exactly what I was just saying, was that you can't just magically think. You can't just magically think and grow rich. It takes a lot more than that. If you think you can just sit on your couch and hope, and all of a sudden, your living room is going to fill with money, it's not going to work. Or if you think you can just magically make relationships appear, or if you think you can magically, have this incredible profession just by sitting on your couch, it's not going to happen. It requires way more than that. And the first thing, Napoleon Hill talks about is the burning desire. Whatever you want, it's got to be more than just a wish. It's got to be more than just a dream. It's got to be more than something you desire. You got to have the burning desire. It's got to be something you're driven to do. I always wanted to be a lawyer. From as long as I can remember, when I was growing up, I wanted to be a lawyer. I had a burning desire. I overcame many, many obstacles because that was something I really wanted. Children are really good with their burning desires. They put their feet down and they, this is what I'm doing, I don't care. I'm going to climb up this ladder and I'm going to go down this big slide. They have a burning desire and they don't let anything get in their way, including their parents at times. So you need to find something that you have a burning desire to do. And you need to then actually, oh my goodness, you need to take action. You actually need to do something. The book, the next chapter she also talks about is negativity. You need to bring the things that you want into your life, and bring the things that you want, you need to think about. You need to stop thinking about the negative. You need to get the negativity out of your life. I think that's one of the biggest problems today. People just sit around and watch news 24 hours a day. They go on the internet, they go on Facebook, and they just search out things that confirm, these paranoid, crazy, just unbelievable, conspiracies that they find, and they just focus, and that becomes their burning desire. These conspiracy theories. That's what all their life is consumed by. Where if they were focused on doing something creative, building something, making something, working harder in their career, working harder on their business, and that was their burning desire, they'd be able to accomplish a lot more, and they would also be much happier. I try, I used to be every single second on Facebook. I'm really cutting back on my Facebook addiction because it's bad for you. Same for Twitter. All these social media platforms, they're just filled with negativity. I really enjoy, Instagram, where I just see pictures of puppies and people flexing and happiness for the most part. Whereas on Facebook, it's just filled with vitriol and terribleness, and it's unhealthy. It's not good for us. News I don't even watch anymore. I just get my little snippets on whatever sites I go to, and that's enough. I know what's going on in the world. I don't need all that negativity in my life. So I try to disconnect from the negativity. Focus on what you want to accomplish. Focus on that burning desire. My burning desire is I want to bring health and fitness to as many people as I possibly can. I want to be super successful in my career. I want to raise amazing young adults and eventually super successful adults. That's my burning desire. I don't care about all the crap going on in the world. I just want everything to kind of just go back to normal, but there's a lot of things I can't control, so I just disconnect. Finally, you need to be grateful. She talks about how she was doing laundry. Most people are like, laundry is so terrible. She was grateful that she had a laundry machine. She was grateful that stuff came out of the dryer warm, smelling nice. There's so many just little things in life that you can be grateful about instead of worrying about all this negativity and crap going on in the world. So gratefulness, I talk about all the time, practicing gratefulness. I wake up and every day I think about 3 things I'm grateful for. It could be as simple as, it's getting cold out, I can turn heat on. How many people in the world can't just go and turn heat on when it gets cold, or air conditioning when it's too warm? Be grateful for what you have. So I'm going to continue reading the book, and I will continue giving updates. I'm starting tomorrow a 14-day challenge to do a daily video every single day for 14 days. I'm going to get tasks with just random things to do on live videos, and you'll be seeing a little bit more of me. And we always have the Badass Boot Camp. Winter's coming. That's usually when people gain the most weight because you can't be out there, running around and doing the things that you normally do outside. So if you're interested in the Badass Boot Camp, hit me with a comment or a message. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you tomorrow.